And what is up, everyone? TCT and Elizabeth Pinky Squirrel back again. And today we have kind of an announcement we have to make. This Thursday, I am undergoing bariatric surgery. On June 5th, I'm going to do bariatric surgery for some problems that I've been having over the last, I would say, about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. We found out that my stomach is not digesting very well. My mom had the same problem, and we're getting that taken care of. So we're going through the gastric bypass surgery, in which they're basically they're going to reform everything, and where my food gets transported to, right?
Yes. They're going to change your anatomy of your stomach.
Yes, they're going to change the entire anatomy of what goes where. They're going to add a couple of things to make sure everything flows properly. But also, it's also going to limit to how much I can eat at a certain time. So that way, I can't ever regain the weight that I did. Many of you guys know, and you'll probably see in past videos, that I got down extremely low in weight to about 200. I got to about 230 pounds. And that was really good, right? Well, you guys have seen over the last year or so, my weight has been going up. And I've even had some of you in the comments asking, why am I breathing heavy? We were trying to figure that out, and we wanted to wait to tell you guys this because we weren't completely sure what was going on. So basically, I've been on the phone for the last couple of months with these doctors. I've been to the doctors where my mom lives. My mom had this surgery, and she's thriving. She's lost over 100 plus pounds and then some. And she mentioned maybe that I should get the surgery. Well, we looked into it, and actually, because of her, it's a little bit more genetic than what we thought.
Right.
And basically, it's going to work for me, hopefully. Hopefully everything goes good. It's going to be a lot of life changes for me. And I wanted to share this with you guys to follow my journey, because you're probably not going to see me, at least for a little bit, on YouTube, maybe for a couple weeks. Because I'm going to be really down and out of it. This is a pretty serious surgery. Like, if this was a couple of years ago, they would have cut me open completely, like you would have seen out of Alien or something, you know?
It would be complete abdominal.
But this time, they're going with robots in through my side, and they're going to do everything they have to do there. They said it's a 90-minute to 2-hour surgery, but I'm going to be in post-op for a few hours to make sure everything is okay. And I've got to get there an hour or two early, just in case they can get me in early, because, you know, things change, you know, and they want to make sure all this is done properly. Well, I also wanted to explain to you guys that you will be following me along in this journey. She's going to film me in the hospital bed and basically what they're doing to me. And we'll see if I can get some of this stuff up on YouTube for you guys to see. Just depending on, because she has an iPhone and I have a Galaxy, depending on the software, whether I can get it up or not. If not, I'll just download it straight from her phone to YouTube for you guys to see. So you're going to be following me. But I wanted to thank my whole family. I want to thank Elizabeth personally, because she's been a rock for me through this. But I want to thank my whole family, whether it be my mom, my stepfather, my cousins, my aunts and uncles, everyone who has been supporting me through this, because a lot of you guys know what I'm going through. My friends, my job has given me the entire summer off to recover, and they do not have to do that. That's how I know I have good people that I work for, and I really appreciate that. This is it's a pretty serious surgery, because I have to continue walking. It's not the surgery that's dangerous, it's post-surgery that's dangerous. Because it can lead to blood clotting, it can lead to diabetes, it can lead to any kind of complication. What I could end up passing out and not knowing what's going on, and then I have to rush back to the hospital to find out what's up. Like, so this is a pretty serious change. When you change your entire anatomy, it's a serious surgery.
And it's not reversible.
This is permanent. What I'm about to do is permanent. But I've been on a liquid diet for the last 2 weeks. And I've already lost 26 pounds just on that, not even having the surgery. You guys have probably saw me in one of my videos. Go back to one of my carb videos where I was like really puffy. That's one of the things that was going on with me that I was trying to explain, that I will make a video explaining to you guys what's going on. But look at me now. You can tell I've lost a little bit of that pounds right off of me. And you guys can go back to old movie reviews that we've done over the last couple of months, and you can see how big I got. And it was very frightening because she'll tell you, she cooks a lot of the food that I eat, and I do not eat much.
No.
This is how we knew something was going on.
It was healthy food too.
And it was healthy food. This is how we knew something was going on and something was wrong. So I'm glad we're getting it taken care of. Now, I also want to talk about the process and going through this. I mean, it's going to be a strenuous change for me because I can't eat normal stuff right now. I've been eating soup, drinking water, Gatorade Zero, sugar-free Jello.
Yes.
I've been doing that for the last, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Protein bars,
Intense.
but I can't, very intense. But after it's over with, I've got to do it for a little while longer, and then I can start going into mushy stuff. Maybe some potatoes, some pudding, more Jello. Then work in some vegetables like some boiled carrots, green beans. I can't do corn, pastas, or anything like that for about a year. And you guys know macaroni and cheese is one of my favorite things to eat. Now I've got to go an entire year without eating that.
I know.
And but the thing is when it's time for me to finally be able to eat that, I still might not be able to eat it.
Yes.
This is what we're going to discover here. Will I ever be able to eat like pizza again, hot dogs? You never know. Like just things that like you'll go out to an event and a barbecue, and you're gonna be like, oh man, that looks good. Can't have it because your body will reject it. You'll get really sick and it'll reject it. But that's what it's supposed to do.
Right.
It's supposed to tell you this is something that I can't handle, or your body, your anatomy is not going to be able to handle, so stay away from it. Start finding other things to eat. That is basically what I'm learning through this. And you know what? I can do it. I definitely can do it. There's things that I love to eat, but if I can never eat it again, that's one thing. I can always find a substitute for it. I'm going to miss it, but I can find a substitute for it. You guys know that eggs is one of my favorite things to have. It's going to be a while before I can have those because they're going to make me really sick. They are high in protein, but if I'm going to eat them, it's probably going to have to be boiled, because anything fried, I can't do it right off the bat. It's going to take a couple of months to be able to do like chickens and all kinds of stuff.
You're basically starting like a baby.
I'm basically starting like a baby with a new stomach, so I have to train my stomach on how to work properly, and it's going to be a challenge. Not to mention, I have to exercise. I'm probably going to be showing you some videos of me in the gym, maybe some shorts of me on the treadmill. I'm definitely going to my gym whenever I can to get some walks in. Maybe we'll go up on the trail of the mountain and get some walks in. She wants to do this stuff with me too, and it's a good thing. We're gonna do really well with this. I think I'm gonna try to do as much around here as I possibly can. Right now, all my stores are shut down until I'm able to drive. I'm not going to be able to drive for about 3 weeks, maybe a month. It just depending on how I'm feeling because my entire insides are going to be raw, and then I don't want to tear my stitches. So if I go anywhere, someone's going to have to take me, but it's even going to be painful for me to get in the car. It's just I have to go 2 hours up to do this surgery. It's going to be painful for me to come back home.
Yeah, every pothole you're going to feel.
Every pothole, I'm going to feel everything, and I'm tough. I've been hurt. I've had a broken back before. I've been on painkillers and everything. I can't have any of those. No. I can't have anti-inflammatories anymore. Anti-inflammatories. I can't have like ibuprofen or anything ever again after this surgery. So this is going to be pretty different. And I know there's going to be many of you in the comments saying yes, you can. No, you can't. I'm going by the book here. We'll find out whether I can, and if I can, I'll let you guys know I can. If I can't, I'll let you guys know I can't. I'm going by what I'm told. Right. So if you guys want to leave stuff in the comments, that's going to be like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is a brand new thing for me. Right. And this is why I'm sharing it with you guys so you can follow me along this journey. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is I've got to take these bariatric protein shakes every day. and I've got to do it about 3 or 4 times a day.
3 or 4, yeah.
And they're really good if you get the right flavors and everything like that. But what they do is they keep you full, so you're not hungry all the time. So that way your stomach has a chance to heal. And I don't know how long I'm going to have to do the shakes for. It's going to be for at least a couple months. I'm on the shakes right now, and trust me, they're working. Like, I'm not hungry at all. Do I want food? Yeah, that ought to explain to you how addicted we are to food.
Right.
Because I've been watching her eat stuff, and I'm like, can I have some? I'm not hungry, but why do I want that?
You just want the social.
Because you guys don't understand how much stuff. And one of my coworkers at my job the other day was explaining this to me. Everything we do revolves around food socially. Yes. Mostly everything. If we go somewhere, there's food somewhere. Yes. If we want to go out and meet friends, what are we going to do? We're either going to go see a movie. What's at the movies? Food. Popcorn. If we're going to go out and do something, what do we usually do instead of shop? Go to a restaurant. Yes. Go and eat. Catch up. Everything revolves around food, which is why this is a little dangerous of what I'm about to do, because I have to be extremely careful of what I eat.
It's going to change your social interactions.
It's really going to change my social interactions. Like, I've already had to say no to some things and explain. Well, they're like, well, wait a minute, why can't you? They'll bring free food in at work, and they'll be like, well, why can't you have that? I go, but I can't have it because I'm about to have surgery, guys. Right. And I'm like, oh, come on, People, don't let people bully you into doing things. Don't let people tell you, oh, it's going to be okay. It's not going to kill you. Yeah, it will. It might. You never know with this type of stuff. But one of the things about the protein shakes I wanted to talk to you guys about, and you guys may have seen this in the other videos, I have been talking to the brother of NFL star Rob Gronkowski. This is Chris Gronkowski. I've been pretty much emailing him back and forth over the last couple of months about what's going on. And one of the things he's allowed me to do is help him sell his ice shakers. You see these things right here, right? I'll give you guys a good look at these. These ice shakers, look at that. There's ice shaker right there on the side of it. What they are is...
It's really neat.
They're for your protein shakes. Like, check that out. Like, they even got a measuring cup in there. Like, look at that. You put your ounces in there, and it's got one of these, so when you put your powder in and your ounces in there, you close it up, and you shake it, and what it'll do is it'll mix everything up for you. You can see it on Shark Tank. He was on Shark Tank. Yes. And the reason why I'm leaving this description, the link in the description, is because we get commission now from Chris Gronkowski, who's been really supportive of this, by the way. He knows exactly what we're doing, and he's going to be watching these videos.
We actually got them in preparation.
We got them in preparation for the bariatric surgery, and he thought this was a cool idea, and I explained to him, because he sent her a thank you video back personally for purchasing one of his products. Well, I told Elizabeth, I said, well, let's message Chris and explain to him why we're getting this product. And he's like, oh, we've never really explored that these could be for a bariatric surgery. Yes. So keep us updated and let us know how this goes. These things have worked awesome. Now, one thing I will tell you about the protein powders that I'm on is they smell really bad.
They stink.
And the beautiful thing about this is stainless steel.
That cleans so
easily. It cleans so easily. Some of these are dishwasher safe. Some of them aren't going to be, depending on what kind you get. You just have to you have to go with your gut. Honestly, personally, I would wash it in your sink, and just put some soap in it and take a soap brush and just clean it out.
That's the easiest to clean bottle I've ever had.
It is, and look at the one Pinky has right here. These are the Dragon Ball Z ones. These are the 4D Dragon Ball Z. These have pictures and everything, and when you touch it, you can feel it. They're kind of embossed on there, and it's really cool. Now they have normal ones. They have a brand new. They have a brand new one that has a Bluetooth speaker on the bottom of it that you can listen to music when you're working out. It's really cool. So if you hit the link in the description that I give you down there, and you purchase off of that link, we get 25% commission, which it really helps us, especially going through this. It's a good way you can show support to the channel and show support to me going through this. And you guys, you don't have to. I'm not going to force you guys to do this, but they have NFL, they have WWE, MLB, MLS,
I think he has
NHL.
Disney.
He has Disney. He has Star Wars.
Yep.
You know, we got the Dragon Ball Z because she's currently she started watching. Now I've seen Dragon Ball. I've seen all the Dragon Balls pretty much.
I miss it.
She is currently going through them and she's loving it, but she hasn't gotten that far yet.
No.
She doesn't know Super Saiyan Goku like I do. But it's cool. But yeah, one of my favorite characters. I know who Vegeta is, guys. It's Goku's brother. He calls him Kakarot. Yeah. But she hasn't met him yet because she's still watching Dragon Ball. But one of the things I wanted to explain to you guys is how much we appreciate your support and how much we appreciate you guys being subscribers for so long. I know I have some loyal watchers here. I have friends, people that I've met on YouTube that that have watched from the beginning, and I just want to say thank you to you guys. And now we're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. We really are, and if we can get there and get the watch hours up on this channel, we can start making profits from this thing. Now, people have asked me, why haven't I done a Patreon? I just might in the future. If I can get to a certain amount of subscribers, I might start doing a Patreon. And you guys are like, what is that? Have you ever watched a reaction channel before? Reaction channels will usually put videos on Patreon early. We don't necessarily do videos like that where you put it up early and you get rewarded or whatever. Because usually everything I do is either you're opening cards, we're going somewhere, it's in the moment, right? So say like if we're going to see How to Train Your Dragon or something like that, we're going to release the video that weekend. We're not going to make you wait a week to see the review, because then the movie would have been out and the steam of the video would be gone.
Yep.
But if we ever did reactions or any type of movie reactions or anything like that, which we might in the future, because I do have ways of doing that. I can hook a TV up downstairs and hook my computer up to it and then screen record on the computer, and that might, help. But we'll have to see. Right now, I love what we're doing. I love when we go places and we do vlogs. I love doing that. I love playing pinball with you guys. I love doing my my YouTube live on the PlayStation with the Dead by Daylight. Lately, I've been playing Battlefront 2 like everybody has. It's been fun. I'm not a pro gamer by any means, but I just want to hang out with you guys and show you guys that I'm online playing games. Come by and say hi. And I will put an announcement there when we ever do that stuff. And you're going to be seeing a lot of it over the summer.
Yes.
When I'm recovering. Once I'm able to go mobile, we're probably going to go see Superman. No, it ain't no probably.
Probably.
I mean,
what are you talking about?
It ain't no probably. We're going to go see Superman. Guys, I just want to explain to you like how much of a Superman fan I am. That's my wallet, okay? Literally behind you right there. What's on the wall is? Smallville. A poster for Smallville. Yes. And what's there underneath of it?
Lois and Clark.
A poster for Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman.
Yes.
I don't have any Christopher Reeve stuff yet because I haven't found a good one at the cons. These posters that I have in here, I buy at the conventions that you guys see on this channel. The Power Rangers thing here, you see it on the channel. This right here, that's when I went to WWE in Nashville. This is a piece of the ring mat during the match of Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, where Brock Lesnar got in the tractor and he flipped the ring over. That is a limited edition that WWE released. I have number 181 of 250. There's only 250 of those ring mats out there, of those frames, and I have one because I like to remember the past. Right here above me, they're film pieces of Rocky. My favorite franchise, my favorite movie. And they're actually film pieces, and that's a limited edition as well. That's for the Rocky 30th anniversary edition. I have number 116 of 1,000. Okay, so I have a lot of really cool stuff that I've been doing, especially that I've been doing on the channel and everything. And you guys have been seeing it. Lately, I've been pulling cards. I haven't done it as much lately because, they're getting really expensive because of the card market right now. I'm waiting for the card market to go down, so we'll see how the cards go. I also have to have money to do that, and I'm not going to keep wasting money on it. Yeah. Now, I'm finding good cards when I do open cards. But I'm not. People are like, well, why don't you do that every day? I'm not going to do that every day. I don't have the funds to do that every day, and I've been focused on what I'm doing right now. And another thing is we have a cat upstairs that we rescued.
Yes.
Her name is Rhonda. And one of the reasons she means a lot to us is because she grew up on a very bad road in our city where there's a lot of gunshots.
Yes.
And she needs help. And we've had her for about a year and a half, 2 years now almost.
2 years.
And right when we moved in, we got this cat. Now, you've not seen her on the channel. Maybe you will in the future. I've been trying to keep her off of YouTube for a little bit. But if you go to Pinky Squirrel's channel, she's on Pinky Squirrel's channel. And she's a really good cat, and we've been taking care of her. It's going to be hard for me to take care of her when I'm down in the bed for a couple weeks. She's going to take care of me, but she's a sweet cat. And the reason why her name is Rhonda is because when we went to the SPCA, and this is personal for me. I'm going to explain this to you guys. We went to the SPCA, and her name was Ronda Rousey, based off the MMA fighter. Now, I know how many of you guys don't like Ronda Rousey. I'm fine with Ronda Rousey, but this is personal for me, and I'm going to explain to you why. My grandmother, who passed away about 2 years ago, her favorite lady in the world was Ronda Rousey. And when we moved into this house was meant to be for my grandmother, Rosemary. And it was ready when she passed away. She was staying with my aunt, and this was in construction. We moved in probably a week and a half, 2 weeks after she died.
Yeah.
But she got to see this place because they drove her by, and she asked, when can I move in? Because she really wanted to do this. But she was sick. She had Alzheimer's and dementia. And, that eats you away really quickly. I mean, look at what happened to Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a sad situation. And I love my grandmother, and I miss my grandmother. And I do all this because of her, and I haven't really explained that to you guys. She told me, like, I quit doing this for a long time. And she told me to go back to it because she really enjoyed it, and she knew that I had a good time doing this type of stuff. Well, I really do. And ever since I met Liz, it's really come full circle. We love doing this type of stuff. Sorry for the long video, too, but I want to explain this to you guys. Now, the reason why the Rhonda story is so personal is we had just moved in, and Elizabeth, you had just lost Oreo, her cat.
17 years.
And in order to make her feel better, we drove over to the SPCA, and they were having good specials on adopted animals at that time.
Well, Bissell was paying for half.
Yeah, they were paying for half of the adoption fee. And we went in there, and we were going to get a little kitten, maybe something nice. And then I was like, well, let's keep looking around. And we got to the last cat. The
last row.
And that was Rhonda. She's upstairs right now in her room. We have her own little room for her. Since we don't have any kids, she's kind of our kid right now. But the reason why I was attracted, I was like, that's Ronda Rousey. Yeah, my grandmother had died 3 weeks prior.
See, I noticed the cat.
Or was it 4 weeks prior? It was about four weeks. She died on Halloween. And when did we get her?
We got Rhonda early December.
We got her literally, what was it? December 10, right? We got her on December 10. My grandmother had passed on Halloween of that year, correct? I'm going to tell you guys, my grandmother's birthday is December 15th. So I walked through there, and I saw Ronda Rousey.
You saw her name tag.
I saw her name tag, like, that was on her cage. And I was like, Liz, come here.
I was playing with her.
She was already playing with her, and then she reached her paw out of the cage and went to grab me. Like she wanted me, right? And I'm like, there is some kind of juju magic here. Like,
yeah, because she was in the corner in the back.
She was in the corner in the back. Like, nobody wanted her. They said she had been in there for a long time.
What, 3-4 months?
3 or 4 months.
From the streets.
And I was like, that's a message to me from my grandmother to take this cat.
Well, she was cowering in the corner of the cage.
Well, that's how I felt when I saw her. I was like, she was very scared. And then when she come up, she got all joy and playful. She started rolling over. She still does that. She still does, and she does it to me too. Which I'm like, this is weird because we were dog people. Me and my grandmother had dogs, and she said, God forbid us ever have a cat, because she didn't like cats, right?
Yeah.
Well, I got a cat because, she wanted a cat. And I was going to get a dog, remember? I was
We
going
were
to get a
about
dog.
yeah.
And we still might in the future, but when I saw that, I'm like,
yeah, she touched
that's
you.
that's my grandmother saying, if you're going to get a cat, you better get that cat. That cat's been through hell. That cat's been shot at. That cat's been hit. She had a bruise on her when we got her. She had been beaten or attacked by something. She's scared of dogs because she was on the street. She likes to be up. Yeah, she's probably been chased. She likes to be up high because she probably had to sleep up there to get away from things that were killing her. Right.
Yeah.
So that's why we got the cat, and that's a good personal story that I can share with you guys about one of the things that drive me every day, and it drives Elizabeth as well. But yes, this surgery is going to change everything. Now, God forbid something happens during the surgery. I know I necessarily haven't prepared you guys for it or anything like that. I'm pretty sure she will. I think everything's going to go good. They've got like a 99% success rate almost.
I'm not expecting anything.
We're not expecting anything. If anything, they would they would postpone it or something if something went wrong.
Well, if anything, I would be see
but it is still a pretty dangerous surgery. So I need to stress to you guys that I'm not going to be out of the woods until I'm in that back room. Let's just put. Anytime they cut you open and come anywhere near your heart or your liver,
they're gonna have to pull back your liver.
They're gonna have to pull. They're gonna have to touch my liver, pull my liver. Now, God forbid anything happens. But I want to let you guys know that I appreciate everyone here. I appreciate everything everyone has said to me. All my friends, all my subscribers, my family. You guys know that I love you, and things are going to be okay. And I can't stress that enough. I know you're worried, but she's worried about everything.
I know too much.
I'm not going to lie and say that I'm not nervous about doing this because I've never been under for this long before. I've had surgeries before, but never did like anything like this. I've never been under and actually been cut open. I've had like surgeries on my feet, maybe lower back and stuff, minor surgeries and stuff. But this is something that's pretty dangerous, and I wanted to explain to you guys. Now, if you want to show support, and I will stress this, you do not have to, but if you want to show support, get on into the links and check out the links that I have in the description, especially for the ice shakers. These things are badass, man. I absolutely love these ice shakers, and thank you to Chris Gronkowski for being so supportive to us for that. I can't stress that enough. That guy is freaking amazing, man. And I just want to say, to my mom, my stepdad, my little brother, my aunts, all my cousins, you guys, you know that I love you. And I don't get to talk to you guys often. I really don't, because, I'm kind of a loner myself. The most they see of me sometimes is on here. And that's how some of them know how to go to movies, is they'll watch my stuff. And they're like, oh, he liked that. Let's go. So you guys know that I love you, and your family as well have been really rock solid through this as well.
They're coming to watch Rhonda.
They're coming to watch our cat, and I'm really appreciative for that.
My brother's gonna play with her.
Yeah, so I just want to tell you guys thank you, and hopefully we'll see you down the road. Now I'm gonna if everything's good by Saturday, I'm gonna try to put some stuff up and let you see what's going on. But if nothing's up by next week, then I'm probably taking a little time off. Yeah. But I will be, as long as everything's good, I will be back. Now, what I'm going to do is, if everything goes good, I want you to get into my community section. And if everything goes good, I am going to post that I am okay in that community section. Just because I don't have a video up, that does not mean I'm not okay.
Go to that.
All right? So I'm going to let you guys know at least by the weekend if I'm okay. Once I'm back here in Charlottesville. I'm going to be at my mom's for a couple days. But once I'm back here in Charlottesville, you should know whether I'm okay or not. So, guys, that's going to do it for this video. And we'll see you guys again. And as always, this is TCT and Elizabeth signing off. And we hope you guys have a great rest of your week. And we'll keep you updated on everything that's going on. Sorry for the long video, but this had to be done. This had to be said. And we just want you guys to know that we're very appreciative of everybody here. And we are going to continue to make magic with you guys. So we'll see you again.